They be like, bro, we don't know what he's saying. I enjoyed the representations of all the different cultures. The message love is more powerful than hate. It's all so powerful. Now that I can agree with. I can 100% agree with that. Like I say, I didn't watch it, so I'm not exactly sure. I've seen people post on it. I agree with that. It's certain songs that I can listen to that honestly I don't have a word of what they saying, but it just have a nice flow to it, how it is and shit. I can rock with it. Now it could be Spanish shit, even Japanese, goddamn it. So yeah, I definitely understand that. But like I said, one thing I do know about these people, bro, I know they're trying to say, "Oh, we're representing love." It's all a joke, people. It's all a fucking joke. I don't give a damn what nobody say. They can say it's judgmental. You can say whatever the fuck you want. This is the facts. This is the truth. That shit. If you are involved with that shit, you have already sold out. They're not coming with no goddamn love. They're showing you that to make you believe that. God damn, nigga. He said last one I watched was 2012. I feel it. But yeah, bro, and that's what they do. If you pay attention, like think about this, people. Go and look into the lives of all of the most notorious satanic evil motherfuckers that we know, and go and look at their backstory. You're gonna see most, especially if they were in the media a lot. They're a public figure. They're gonna constantly tell you, "Oh yeah, I'm all about love. I'm all about this uplifting people." That's an act. They're the most evil beings on the freaking planet. And one of them we're about to go ready to discuss in a few minutes. This clown here, this motherfucker, the people the person I'm talking about, y'all already know. Person that I am speaking of is none other than the hideous species we know as Jeffrey Epstein. Now, Taj, I'm gonna have to mention Taj again. He was saying that he doesn't care for the Epstein files. This white folks stuff, which to a degree I agree with. But at the same time, I think we should be well aware of our enemies just as well as we are of the people that we care. Because if you don't know what your enemies are doing, you're left vulnerable. That's the reason why I was trying to tell him that it is important. We don't have to obviously be close engagement watching every move and stuff like that. But I do think we should be aware of some of this bullshit because it does. Like for me, if they're doing something, other communities are doing stuff that ain't got nothing to do with us. That doesn't affect us in no sort of way. I'm not going to pay attention to it. But this shit absolutely affects us. So that's the reason why I can't say I'm glued to it, but I am paying attention. So there's a lot of shit up in these files, and as I'm sure a lot of you guys know. And a lot of some of us favorite celebrities, are in these files. A lot of them, basically they was talking about. Actually, they talked about how the Super Bowl was rigged in the goddamn files. They actually said something like that. Basically, there's emails of Jeff and somebody. They're talking about, because he put like a bunch of money on certain team because they told him who was gonna win or some shit like that. It would make so much sense with agendas they have pushed, especially with entertainment and politics. Yeah, and also it's an ultimate end goal to me, and I'm gonna introduce that once I get done covering everything. The reason why these Epstein files matters the most. So things that are in there that actually matter. So it's crazy because the people, like I've been saying, the people that we love the most, some of our favorite people are very much involved with why the name of the perpetrators are redacted on the Epstein files, but not the name of the survivor victims. I thought it was the other way around. Yeah, because they're not trying to protect them. That's what it is. They're deliberately doing it. They some dirty. It's a dirty game. They want the people that is involved with the shit to have an open season on knowing who's the people that they need to go after in order to protect their image. So it's crazy. One of the victims that says she was a survivor, I actually have a video. Absolutely, the DOJ and the FBI is corrupt. Of course. 100%. I mean, we should have been on that. But one of the victims that says she actually escaped from Epstein. She recently was killed in a car accident, allegedly. But there was also a clip that was released that she basically set up something. So if something was to happen to her, she can still, because she was planning to put out a tell-it-all book, apparently. That was said. So she was planning on exposing all of the things that happened to her that she was aware of. Now, the problem with this situation is they're going to, they're going to just say, oh, that's false. And then with the rise of AI, a lot of people are questioning, was this AI or was this real? And it sucks that, that's what we're dealing with now. So victims can't get their justice if they were actually, harmed and did wrong too. And then also on the flip side, for the ones that actually that are actually innocent, could be getting framed. Also due to AI. Everything looked like the older version of Braden Uncle from Power. Uncle, what's his name? Uncle Lucas. Oh shit! I'm seeing them. Then traded in his identity because a lot of people believe that he's still alive, which I actually do too. I don't think that fool died. But I want to go ahead and share with you guys the video. It's not too long of this lady that was, on Epstein Island, but she managed to escape, but she was killed later, like I said, and she basically was trying to share. She put something in place that in case something happened to her, she would be able to,